Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sheriff David Beth, Kenosha County Sheriff, and today, unfortunately, our deputies were involved in a shooting not too far from here, over at the Shell Station on Highway 50, just west of Highway 45. A little bit after 11 o'clock, we got a message from the Chicago Police Department that a homicide suspect was in our county, and it was he was located at the Shell gas station, just a short distance from here right now, and he was driving the victim of the homicide's vehicle. So our deputies, I think 3 of them, arrived simultaneously. They did a high-risk traffic stop. They went and called out orders to come out, put his hands up. The suspect did not follow those orders. He took off running. I heard in some body cam footage that I saw, the deputies were hollering for him to drop his weapon. And the subject ran through part of the parking lot, up the driveway. We had a canine officer, Riggs. Riggs was released and captured the suspect just before running onto Highway 50 while the suspect still had the gun in his hand, and Riggs took the suspect to the ground. Riggs unfortunately sustained a bullet wound to the forehead. I just saw a picture of Riggs with a wound just above his eyes. And Riggs is still alive, and he's at the emergency center down in Illinois. Our deputies did fire more than one shot. I can't tell you how many that is right now. The suspect was hit and did obtain a couple of wounds, one to the abdomen, and I know at least one to the leg. After the suspect was wounded, he was faced on the ground. Deputies rather quickly went over there, made sure the weapon was not next to him, and they handcuffed him and started doing first aid on him right away. They put a tourniquet on his leg. They started packing the wound to his stomach, and they did a very good job of keeping our suspect alive. The suspect was transported by the Bristol Fire Department and Rescue, transported to the hospital where I've been told he's currently undergoing surgery, and that's mostly it in a nutshell. Both the canine Riggs and our suspect are currently in surgery right now.
Sheriff, what information do you have about the homicide that happened in Chicago?
I really have none. I just know it's a white male subject that we caught. He had I saw in the body cam footage, he must have had a driver's license on him, but I don't know his name. I don't know anything about the homicide. Really, I told you everything I knew is. It was a homicide, and he was up here.
What kind of weapon was it?
I don't know what had happened, no.
What kind of weapon was
It was a handgun. That's best I can tell you.
What kind of car was it?
I don't know that at all.
Was the suspect in the gas station? Was he interacting with people?
I don't know that part. We asked the Racine Sheriff's Department to come here and do the investigation. They're currently on scene, so this is an active shooting scene right now, and Racine Sheriff is the lead agency in this. So even a lot of the information I can't even share. I mean, the scene isn't even clear. Highway 50 westbound from Highway 45 is blocked off to, I think, 216th Avenue, and it's being handled like any other shooting scene. I can't tell you right now. I know that there is body cam footage that'll be reviewed. The deputies who were involved, those are being interviewed by the Racine Sheriff's Department, I think as we speak, right? At least some of them right now. So this is still an active investigation. The scene is still shut down. So a lot of the information that most of you are going to want to know in the next few days, I don't have yet. I don't know that yet. I'm sure they're not getting it yet.
Sheriff, what can you tell us about Riggs? What kind of dog is he? How long has he been with your department? And how is he doing right now?
I'm glad you asked that. We've had several calls about Riggs, and Riggs is a German Shepherd. Riggs has been with us for quite a few years. I don't know if it's 4 or 5, 6, 7 years. Riggs has been with Deputy Tiff for several years, and Riggs has done an outstanding job. And in a lot of ways, he's a hero today because he at least initially took the suspect down, kept him from running onto the Highway 50, a felon with a handgun, and who knows what the felon would have done. Who knows if he would have gone up there and tried carjacking somebody at gunpoint. In my world, Riggs is a hero and possibly saved someone else from being injured today. The deputy handled him. I just actually talked to him before walking over here. He's very emotional right now. I'm sure it's still right there. Yeah.
Is Riggs' handler the officer who fired shots, or one of the officers who fired?
I can't share that right at this moment. I can't. I don't know that. I believe it was multiple deputies, but I can't tell you exactly for sure.
How long will this scene be active?
All who we found, all who were active in this case as far as shooting, will be placed on administrative leave until we can figure out exactly what's going to happen. I can't tell you if it's a day or a week or a month. I can't tell you. We're going to make sure that all of them have can see medical help to make sure that they're okay. And I like to tell people that people ask me how I do after everything I do, and I said, well, you know what? Crazy people don't know they're crazy. So we want to make sure our deputies, in a time like this, emotional or whatever state of mind they're in, that they're okay and they're ready to come back to work.
Sheriff, can you tell us more about the actual stop? Did you guys get notified from Chicago that this guy was up here, or was this just a random stop that you guys made and then determined that he was wanted in a Chicago homicide attack?
We were tipped off by the Chicago Police Department, and they told us they believed he was here at what we call Benson's Corners, the Shell station here on Highway 50. So Chicago tipped us off that they believed that that's where he was.
How many deputies were placed on leave?
I don't know that yet. I don't know that yet. I don't know. I truthfully don't know how many actually shot at the suspect. I don't know that yet.
Do you know why he was at that gas station? Like, how would they have known he was at that gas station? Why had he gone in?
I basically know that we were called by them. How they knew it, if someone saw him, I don't know how they knew.
Can you also talk to me about the gas station itself? Were there other patrons present when all this was going down?
I drove past the gas station just a few moments ago, and it appears the scene has been left probably just like it was since about 11 o'clock this morning, but I can't tell you how many patrons were there.
There were some.
I don't know. By looking at it, there's a lot of cars there, but we have our mobile command. There's a lot of police vehicles there. I don't know what was there and what came afterwards. I don't know that.
You don't have to like pumping gas and then all of a sudden there's a shootout going on.
I really don't know.
You might have answered this already. I think it was shot by the suspect.
It's my understanding he was shot. The body cam footage I saw showed Riggs actually grabbing the suspect, taking him to the ground, and then you could hear a gunshot shortly after that, and Riggs walked or trotted off at that moment. I don't know that part. I don't know how many shots the suspect took. I don't know that. That's all. Again, we'll have more information for you in the next, probably not even today. Probably tomorrow or the day after. We'll do another press release, or if it's warranted, we'll do another press briefing or conference. But most of the information that I either can release or that I'm allowed to release at this point, I think I gave you.
Is Riggs expected to survive?
From Deputy Tift, he does expect Tift to survive, and whether he'll come back as one of our one of our dogs for canine in the unit, that's probably not likely.
Can you confirm that the bullet missed Riggs' brain but the fractured skull?
I don't know that. I saw the entry wound, but I don't know what happened. All right, everyone, we'll get you more information as it becomes available. Thank you.